Hi dear students, welcome to all for today's social class. Today we will see first lesson in your sociology part. The lesson name is Introduction to Sociology. In this chapter, you may learn origin, meaning, nature, scope and importance of sociology, the relationship between sociology and other social sciences, early Western sociologists like Auguste Comte, Karl Marx, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, and prominent Indian sociologists like B.R. Ambedkar, G.S. Ghurye, M.S. Srinivas, C. Parvathamma, Iravati Karve, and A.R. Desai. Let's see now. The life of human being is a fascinating one. Human beings have always tried to understand the environment, nature, and self created social world since ages deeply and accurately. Human beings are different from other animals and are intellectual beings. There are a lot of differences between animals and human beings. Apart differences in body structure and rate of growth, food consumption, creativity, and evolution in brain can be noticed. Listen, dear students, we will be seeing lot of differences between human beings and animals. Is it? Is it, dear students? Yes. Like what kind of differences will we find commonly, like in a body structure and rate of growth and food consumption, creativity and evolution in the brain can be noticed. These are the major differences between human beings and animals. Got it? The human society has evolved stage by stage. It is attempting to know more about the neighboring planets with the help of advanced science and technology. Now, see now, human beings are social beings. We are all human beings. Is it? We are all human beings and also a social beings. We are living in society. See now, the relationship between the individual and society are unique. Unique means different. There is no society without individual and there is no individual without society. Is it? If one thinks generally whether an individual can live alone in the earth, imagine it's possible? The answer is no. Since a human being is a social being, he always longs to live with other human beings. The social living is necessary for the well being and growth. Hence, human society is called as a web of social relationship. Let's see now the meaning of sociology. The word sociology originates from two words, socios of Latin language and logos of Greek language. Listen, dear students, the word sociology originates from two words. What are the two words? Socios of Latin language and logos of Greek language. Socios means companion and logos means science or study. The sociology is a science of human society. Got it? Sociology means what? Sociology is the science of human society. Let's see now definitions of sociology. They given three definitions. Among three, you can prepare any one definition. You can keep it in your mind any one definition among the three definitions. Okay. Let's see now. First one, Auguste Comte. Sociology is a science of social phenomena subject to the natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of investigation. According to Auguste Comte, what do you mean by sociology? According to Auguste Comte, sociology means sociology is a science of social phenomena subject to the natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of investigation. Let's see now one more simple meaning. According to Max Weber, Sociology is the study of social behavior. A simple meaning is a simple definition for sociology. According to Max Weber, what do you mean by sociology? Sociology is the study of social behavior. Got it? Then Emile Durkheim. Sociology is the science of social institutions. According to Emile Durkheim, sociology means sociology is the science of social institutions. Got it? In generally, one can define sociology as the study of human society. One marks, very simple answer. Sociology means what? Sociology is the study of human society is called as sociology. Simple answer. Got it? Let's see now. Origin of sociology. The beginning of sociology as an independent and separate field of science was during the middle of 19th century. It became a specific science in the later 50 years. So other social sciences like history, political science, economics, psychology and others have longer history. They were recognized as the social sciences during 18th and 19th centuries. This was due to the industrial and French revolutions, the intellectual stimulation provided by social and religious reform movements. Renaissance and other movements of 16th and 18th resulted in the origin of sociology. Let's see now scope of sociology. Sociology studies the human society. You know already the sociology studies human society. Got it? It studies human social life, social relationships, social institutions and social processes. Got it? Let's see now nature of sociology. Sociology has a unique place among all the social sciences. It is different from other social sciences due to its unique nature. Sociology is considered as an independent and separate field of study. Let's see now the features of sociology. First point, sociology is a social sciences and not an physical science. Sociology belongs to the group of social sciences and not to the group of physical sciences. It studies social life and activities of human society. You know already, right? The sociology studies social life and activities of human society, is it? It also has a close relationship with other social sciences like history, political science, economics, psychology and anthropology. Got it? Anthropology means study of psychological character of human beings. Psychological characters of human beings. Second point. Sociology is a definitive study but not an directive study. Sociology studies human society as it is. It never engages in how it should be studied. It does not engage in value judgments. The sociology does not engage in value judgments. Got it? It aims at objective study only. What is the main objective of sociology? Main aim of sociology is only objective study. Got it? Sociology remains neutral in value-based aspect. Third point, sociology is a pure science, not an applied science. Sociology is interested in objective study that results in the formation of empirical body knowledge only. It is not an applied science which is interested in experiments. Fourth point, sociology is an intangible science and not an tangible science. Sociology is not interested in the some of the tangible aspects of human life. Tangible means we can see and we can feel and we can touch. It's called as tangible. Got it? Intangible means we cannot see, we cannot feel, we cannot see, we cannot touch. It's called as intangible. Got it? It has an interest in the form and pattern of human results. It has no interest in any specific battle or revolution like history. It considers these events as patterns and forms of social control, social conflict, and subjects them to a scientific study. The sociology studies society in a scientific basis. Got it? Sociology is a general science and not an special science. Among all the social sciences, only sociology studies the general interaction involving human beings like religion, politics, and economy, moral and intellectual aspects. It has a wider scope than other social sciences. Compared to other social sciences like history, economics, political science, and anthropology, psychology, compared to these social sciences, the sociology has wider scope. Got it? Let's see now importance of sociology. So sociology is the youngest science among all the social sciences. It uses are universal. First point, sociology studies human society scientifically. Sociology constructs a systematic body of knowledge of human society with its scientific study. This aids progress in other fields of human life. I already said the sociology studies human society scientifically. Got it? Supplements the personality development. Human being is mainly a social being who is often expected to get adjusted to the changing nature of society by creating holistic understanding of social structure, growth and changes and individual responsibilities. Sociology facilitates holistic personality development. Got it? The sociology provides or facilitates holistic personality development. Holistic means overall personality development. Got it? Understanding social processes. Sociology aids the proper understanding of social processes by studying the religion, tradition, culture, social rules and regulations, values and ideals of other various societies. Sociology is helpful in understanding the inner relationship of various social institutions. Listen, dear students. The sociology aids means AIDS, aids means help. Got it? AIDS means what? Help. The sociology is the proper understanding of social processes by studying the religion, tradition, culture, social rules and regulations, values and ideals of other various societies. Got it? Let's see now fourth point. Aids in understanding social problems and their solutions. Every society suffers from its own social problems, is it? Each and every society has their own problems. Our society is facing problems like crime, juvenile crime, communal clashes, alcoholism, hunger, malnutrition, caste based discrimination, unemployment, gambling, prostitution, child labor, inequality, and various other problems. A scientific study of these problems provides better insights which aids in scientific solutions. Got it? The sociology provides the solution for these problems. Is it? Fifth point, sociology supports the effective implementation of development program. By studying human society scientifically, sociology aids the effective implementation of development programs. Got it? The sociology help us to effective implementation of development programs in the society. Let's see now the interrelationship between sociology and other social sciences. Sociology is the youngest among all the social sciences. It has its own field of study and has an interrelationship with other social sciences as well. Let's see now relationship between sociology and political science. There is a close relationship between sociology and political science. Political science studies the inner creation intercreation between political institution, political life of human beings and political institutions of human society. But the sociology studies the various social institutions like the social groups and social institutions that function within the political structure. Second part, relationship between sociology and history. Sociology and history are interrelated. History is the recreation of the life of the past society. You know, right? The history is a recreation of the life of the past society. Past means ancient society. Sociology is the recreation of contemporary society. Got it? Sociology supports historians by providing scientific knowledge of various social institutions and their roles and functions. Is it? Next point, relationship between sociology and anthropology. The relationship between sociology and anthropology are widely recognized. The culture and social path of human beings and its history is studied by anthropology. What does anthropology studies? The culture and social path of human beings and its history studied by anthropology. Is it? But the sociology grows independently by studying the social life historically. It provides objective analysis of the various social institutions. Let's see now. Relationship between sociology and psychology. Sociology and psychology are complementary to each other. Psychology studies the behavioral aspect of human beings from psychological perspectives. What does psychology studies? The psychology studies the behavioral aspects of the human beings from their psychological perspectives. Got it? But the sociology seeks to study the social behavior, social interaction and functions of social institutions. Let's see now, last point, relationship between sociology and economics. Economics studies the economical activities of human being. The economic studies economical activities of human beings. But the sociology seeks to understand the interaction between economical and social activities of human beings. It also proves how human behavior forms the economic activities. In a nutshell, while analyzing the social behavior, sociology interacts with other social sciences in its own way. The remaining early sociologists and prominent Indian sociologists we will see in next class. Okay, got it, dear students? Now, homework is you need to frame any 5 questions in today's topic. Got it? You need to make or you need to frame any 5 own questions in today's topic. This is a homework for you. Okay, write neatly and send it in group. In case if you have any doubts, you can call and ask. Surely I will clarify your doubts. Okay, dear students, thank you. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day. Thank you.